Hey y'all from the Bungalow. I know it is kind of late, but it is still Marketing Monday. And since this morning I got out the Sunday talk, right now I want to get out the Marketing Monday. So I still kind of have a goal of 28 videos. I just kind of caught up due to unexpected circumstances. So Marketing Monday. So this is what I've kind of learned. This is what I have fallen into. This is not the first time I've tried to start something with my words, with writing. Typically, well, in the past, I have done blogs, a few stale ones. I never got very far on them. And then I've also tried to start a podcast, which not even as far as the blogs. What I did learn throughout those experiences, just because the blog didn't succeed or the podcast didn't make it, doesn't mean that I didn't learn anything. I've learned that you have to start somewhere. This is the number one thing. Start small. Get a free blog website on any of the hundreds probably they have, and just go. Don't buy any domains yet. Just start typing. Start making pages. Just start somewhere. Start small. Start free, and then you can expand on that. Nothing can end. Nothing can develop until it starts. Right. You just got to start somewhere and be unapologetic. That's what I'm kind of starting to do on my YouTube channel. Is I'm starting to be kind of more comfortable. No, I'm starting to be more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm you have to be unapologetically it. You have to be able to make fun of yourself. You have to start to be uncomfortable. Because it's only when you're uncomfortable is when you're able to do just different things with yourself, or you're just able to learn more things and do more things. So be honest with yourself, be uncomfortable, make yourself uncomfortable so you can grow, because it's in that situation where you're uncomfortable where you will grow into being comfortable, and usually that means you've succeeded in what you're doing. So you have to start somewhere, and you can usually start free, but goes into the second one. You can't make money without spending money, right? And starting does cost a little money, okay? Starting anything costs a little money, but starting a blog, starting something it's a lot cheaper than it used to be, because there's a lot more free options, but still you have to pay money. So what am I trying to say is if there's a little fee involved, like a small nominal charge of the service that you're trying to obtain or use, just accept that fee and accept that charge. Maybe make a note as to when you want to evaluate and, re-up that charge. I probably have 6 or 7 domain names just chilling out in no man's land, $20 a year. Not a big deal to me. And then I have other things of that nature that are just kind of I've paid for. I have a couple of free services, free video services that I want to try. So I have the one I'm using now for a couple days, and then I will try another one, and I'll keep on using free services until I find the one that works for me. It's kind of all in the trial and error, and you have to talk to people, use these services. Nothing is ever final. You always have to remember everything can be upgraded or changed. It might take a little while. And you might want to think about preparing for that expansion. So if you have a blog and you're going to want to start a blog, you're going to want to start with a free with a free website, and then figure out what you want. Well, say you realize that you want to use a different host. In that case, you might want to consider beginning all your blog pieces in separate documents, and then copying those documents and taking them over to your website. Therefore, if something happens, not that you're going to lose any content, but if something happens and you got to move everything, it might be easier on you. It's just something to think about if you're going to grow. Just consider, creating in one source and then putting together in a second source. when I started my blogs, I started to create in the same source, and I wish I would have started all those, individual articles and just started combining them. So, takes money to make money, and it is scary to spend money. It is scary to start spending your own money on stuff. But again, if you start small, I think you start with buying books, and then you start, subscribing to video services or whatnot. I bought a few small pieces of equipment, nothing too expensive. So you can start spending money, and it doesn't have to be boatloads. You don't have to buy all new system. It could be little, nowadays you can do a lot of stuff with your phone. The one thing I would halt the brakes on would be ads. I would say don't, unless you have something amazing, worthwhile, spectacular, a product to sell, I would say hold back on the ads until you have, plenty of stuff that's what I've learned. So, I left off with control social media. I need to control my social media. I have several social media accounts opened, at least one with every platform I was considering. I'm not interested in spending that much time on social media. I don't want to spread myself thin. So I'm looking to see where it is most beneficial for me to be in social media. That being said, I want to find a service where I can kind of schedule everything in one place. It works best for my needs. Maybe it has some editing software. I don't know. So that's kind of going to be my goal for next Monday. That's what I'll be doing, is setting up my social media scheduling and all that fun stuff. So that's it. Look at me, I did it. I even had to call. So that little break that you saw for the social media thing, I had to call. And that's what's gonna happen on my channel. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna strive to be perfect. I am going to be perfectly me. And I am flawed. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know if I did, but it's out there now. So you can comment below. And recommend those social media scheduling services to me if you have something that works for you, or if you want to warn me away from something. Put that in the comments below, and subscribe to my channel because that helps, I guess, and also liking my videos, that helps too. So have a great rest of your Monday, and tomorrow is Newsday Tuesday, so if you're not subscribed to that, make sure you go on my website and subscribe to that so you can get your issue tomorrow morning. Afternoon, maybe? I don't know. See you tomorrow and read you tomorrow. Oh, that's good. Maybe I should use that. See you tomorrow.